And we are back. Couch Company Podcast. I'm John. With me as always, Tyler.
I'm Tyler. I'm here.
You are here.
I'm here.
You're here physically. Are you here spiritually?
That's a later episode. That is going to be March.
Foreshadowing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, when is it?
7th?
March 7th, tentatively.
Yeah.
Tyler's cousin.
Well, to be fair,
That's
when we're
confirmed.
recording, and then it's coming out that Tuesday. So like March
7th plus
10th?
X.
11th.
Yes.
March 11th. No, I don't know.
Well, it depends. Yes.
Doesn't matter.
No, it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's great.
We're going to have Justin on.
Yes.
Fan favorite.
Yes. We'll talk about spirituality.
Spirituality.
That sounded sarcastic. I didn't mean to. I just can't talk right now.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably doing the wrong thing if you can't talk right
yes.
now.
I had some, my lips are puckered.
Why are they puckered?
Because I ate something sour. Lime juice.
Interesting. Why would you?
I was making you cocktails.
Very good.
Yeah.
So we're going to have... So Tyler, in his quest for hobbies, probably quest for happiness, but let's say hobbies.
Yeah. They both start with H.
They do.
Alliteration.
Yes, but I learned last week that that's only the sound, not necessarily the letter, which
yes.
I was completely wrong about.
Yeah.
I was not good at English, if you could not tell already. So Tyler's made me a couple cocktails. Oh, he's gotten into mixology. Sorry.
Kind of.
Set that one up and then swing and a miss. So is that what they call it? Mixology?
Yeah.
He's a mixologist now in training.
Yeah, in training. Yeah.
Apprentice.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. So he's made 2 drinks, one for me and one for him.
Yeah.
Tentatively.
I'm just taking whatever you don't like. And if you don't like both, then I'm doing 5 shots of rum. So
that's bad. The picture for this episode, if you look at our picture card, it's going to be these 2 lovely drinks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try them while Tyler describes what they are and what they're called.
Do you want to do...
I'm going to do tall first.
Okay, you're doing the tall one. So that's going to be more sour, tangy, just rum punch. So it's basically just dark rum, white rum, and a bunch of... Your face does not seem
What is
good.
it called, Tyler?
It's called rum punch.
Okay, rum punch.
Literally rum punch. And you're taking a coffee swig, so that can't be a good
Gotta
sign.
clean the palate.
Yeah.
You have to.
Okay, no,
even if I loved
that's
it.
fair. Yeah.
Or if I hated it. I'm not giving you anything.
Okay, I know.
All right, the second one.
That's a painkiller. So that's going to be a little bit sweeter. But now there is coconut in that, which you don't like coconut, which is why I made you the rum punch. But I'm doing the rum. It has like the rum I used there has a little bit of banana flavor in it.
Okay.
So you got the banana, you got the pineapple, you got the orange juice, and you get some coconut cream in there. Then we shake it up.
In the painkiller.
In painkiller. And in the...
you know what you should call it?
What?
If you're using the banana rum, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Done.
Love that.
Sure. Because you're technically supposed to be using white rum on it.
Yeah.
But I did
Banana rum.
like half white rum, half
Isn't that a
dark
song
rum.
or something? No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
That's the name of it, yeah.
One fell off, hit his head.
Yep.
Went to the doctor. The doctor said,
"Yeah,
here's a painkiller.
Stop jumping. Yeah. Just give the mommy monkey
here's
just alcohol.
Here's
yeah.
I can't think of any
How many monkeys have to fall off a bed and hurt themselves for like the parents to go to jail, right?
I'd say 4.
4? It takes 4, like strike 4 and you're out.
The over-under's 2.5, maybe 3.5.
Half?
Yeah, so...
because you have to do the half. Yeah.
I think I've explained this.
You did. Yeah.
They're not always halves.
Yeah.
But that introduces a push into the equation, so get your money back.
It's like the monkey almost fell off, but then stopped himself.
No, not at all.
That's exactly what it means.
The ruling has to be fell off or not fell off.
Okay.
The half indicates that someone's going to win or lose.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if the over-under for monkeys falling off beds is set at 3.5.
Yes.
That means 3 monkeys falling off the bed would lose, 4 monkeys falling off the bed would win. However, if the odds makers...
because you want over. You always want over on the over-under?
No, not always. I'm just saying in a theoretical example. What I'm saying is if the odds maker made the monkeys falling off the bed 4, over under 4, 3 would lose, 5 would win if you took the over. 4 would tie.
Right.
You get your money back.
Yeah, what's wrong with getting money back?
There's nothing wrong with it, but that's what I'm saying. So the reason why there's sometimes a 0.5, a half
Yes.
in odds is to establish a winner and a loser.
I knew all this.
To be a little bit more specific about what they think is going to happen.
I regret not saying that I knew it.
I felt like the audience needed
no, that's good.
The refresher.
Monkey betting, which I feel is probably illegal.
I think you should probably be banned about talking about monkeys after what happened in the infamous Balloon Tower Defense 6 live stream. It wasn't a live stream, but there is video evidence of Tyler saying disturbing things.
There's no proof.
I don't think I could even repeat. I still have that.
How do you feel about the cocktails?
All right, so let's talk about the cocktails a little bit here. I still have the evidence, by the way.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for a rainy day.
Whatever, you want to destroy me.
Yeah.
When I've flown too close to the sun.
Whenever
I run for president,
gets up there,
yeah.
I will be burning his wings off. So we have our first one, which is the rum punch. The name, I give a 2 out of 10. Don't like that.
Okay.
I think when it comes to cocktails, the naming convention, very important to me.
Okay.
Mostly because I don't drink cocktails, but when I look at menus and I see an interesting name, I'm much more likely to order it.
So the name over, like, if it came in like a cool
Yes.
tiki head or something.
Because I don't generally know. I mean, I'm not a cocktail expert. Do they describe what it is, or
Sometimes.
do they just give the name?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I think that would be an addendum to my first Flubel rule.
Okay.
A refresher for the audience. A Flubel is the ruler of Earth, pretty much, that we created. It's a nonsense name. And my first amendment to the world constitution would be you have to put the prices of alcohol on everything. That's a law.
Yeah.
So an addendum to that would be you have to describe the drink as well. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, like know what you're buying.
Yeah, and alcohol percentage. It's got to be more information is better.
So the thing is, I think some places maybe want to be a little bit more hidden with their drink. Like they have like a special recipe.
Doesn't that sound sneaky beaky to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't like sneaky beaky behavior.
I know you don't, but it's the world we live in. Every
time I say sneaky beaky, little side tangent for you, I think it's called a kenku from D&D. Those little bird guys.
Yes.
Where they can't talk, they mimic sounds.
Uh-huh.
They have a big beak, so I think
there's a kenku in Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Really?
No. He gets a raptor. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
But yes, something like that.
You know what I'm talking about,
I know
though?
what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I think of that when I say sneaky beaky.
Yeah, that's fair.
Beaky blinders. So the rum punch, the naming, not great. The taste of it, though, not bad.
A lot of juice.
Kind of hits you a little bit, as Chelsea said upstairs. Punches you a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But it's a punch.
Yes.
So they're supposed to do that.
So the name,
it's on brand.
Kinda
rum punch.
Yeah, it's telling you what it is.
You should call it one punch.
It's not good enough to be one punch.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Good call.
Don't worry.
But there needs to be a punch called one punch.
So I will do a one punch.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit sweeter and smoother than that.
Yeah. Have you gotten to making your own stuff yet, or are you still following recipes?
That's kind of my own thing. This is a little derivative of...
Okay, so yeah. So what do you want out of 5?
Sure.
How many bananas out of 5? I'd give it maybe
bananas.
2.75 bananas.
2.75. So it's
out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
I like the other one less.
Okay, well, it's coconut. So,
it's coconut. Yeah. I don't like coconut.
Uh-huh.
I explicitly told you I don't like coconut, and you still made coconut.
That's mine.
You said you don't know which one's yours.
Well, I'm saying if for whatever reason you suddenly are like, oh, you know what? I like coconut.
Do you want me to read our text exchange?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, well, you don't have to.
Well, you asked, do you like coconut? I said no. You said, okay, LOL. And then I said, here's what I want. I want to feel like I woke up. It's Christmas morning.
Yeah.
I'm 8 years old. I'm excited. I just asked for this super cool Nerf gun. Yeah. That's going to win me all the Nerf gun wars. Okay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
The Gatling gun.
No. The one that was... Huh?
You need speed. That's the thing that wins you the Nerf gun.
But the Gatling gun was not speedy. It was very slow. You want a semi-automatic Nerf gun.
Okay.
That has a very fast refresh rate.
Fair enough.
On terms of the trigger.
Or you get the newer Gatling gun that just is battery operated.
Yeah, the new stuff.
Yeah.
It's a totally different ballgame today. Yeah. And I'm talking back in the day.
It's just like a crank.
Yeah, it's pretty much the Civil War equivalent of technology that we had, you know? So what was I saying? Oh, I want to feel like I woke up getting that, or I just woke up, I don't know, looking forward to something, essentially, right?
Right.
I just woke up. It's the first day of vacation. I have a week off.
Yeah.
The world is my oyster.
And sarcastically, I said, well, hope you like coconut.
But I gave you even more than that, because then I sent you a GIF of Ratatouille, one of the greatest
that's what that
animated
was
pictures of all time.
Okay.
Anton Ego.
Uh-huh.
Maybe the greatest food critic ever. Comes into this guy's restaurant.
Yeah.
Called, I can't remember the restaurant name. Fuck, what's the restaurant name? I should know this.
That to me is only the greatest animated movie ever made.
I know. I thought I was going to dazzle you with my knowledge of
Dude, you can literally make it up. I don't know this movie.
Yeah, but I want to be, I would know. See, I can't lie to myself, Tyler.
I think you could if you really tried.
No, because in the dead of night, when I'm sitting there in my bed, reflecting, looking into the mirror.
This is what you do every night?
Of my soul.
Oof.
I know.
It's got to be rough.
That I didn't give 100%.
Okay.
And I couldn't live with myself if I did that.
I thought you just kind of fell asleep to YouTube videos.
Gusteau's?
Oh, yeah.
Anyone can cook? Gusteau?
Yeah.
So he comes into Gusteau.
Uh-huh.
This guy's been dead.
Yeah.
And they think that his illegitimate nephew has been running the show, but it's this rat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he gets this dish. And you think he's going to try to dazzle him with something crazy, like you tried to dazzle me with something insane.
Well, yeah.
But he goes with a peasant dish, ratatouille.
Yes.
And everyone's shocked. Gasps. Silence falls over the crowd. What happens? He gets transported back to his youth.
Yes.
Childhood. His mom.
Yeah.
That's what sparked his passion.
Here's the thing, man.
In the first place.
If this cocktail transported you back
to your youth. It got a 2.75.
I know, but if it transported you back to your youth, I feel like that's probably a flag on your youth.
Absolutely not.
Like, just like my mom used to make it.
Yeah.
This
rum. I went over this in my head.
Okay.
I knew that you were going to call me out on this because I was going to make a joke about, just like the cocktails I used to have in my high chair. But it's not about the alcohol.
Okay.
It's about the experience.
I'm sorry I gave you a crap experience, man.
It's not. It's 2.75 bananas.
All right. Well,
could use almost 3.
What do you want in there? Like, what's different? Like, what do you want to change? You want it to be smoother, sweeter, less alcohol, more alcohol?
It's a little tart.
Yeah, it's the lime.
Yeah.
Pull the lime out, put some mango in. Boom.
I usually like lime though, so I'm not 100%.
Well, that's the tartness.
What do I want in a drink? So what is this again? It's punch, like fruit punch?
That's what it's called. It's just white rum.
I'm trying to relate it to something that I really like.
Yeah.
Like I want it to taste like this. Like, I want it to taste like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. I want it to taste like a banana.
Right.
I got bananas. So I had
it could taste more like banana, so I get rid of the white rum and do the dark rum, which is a little bit more banana. But
how do you make a cocktail taste like a banana with a little peanut butter on it? Because I love those.
Okay.
You ever eat those?
Yeah.
Slice up a banana, put some peanut butter on it.
Looking for a king. Or do you like old fashions?
No, I hate old fashions.
Oh, what if they were made of
too
rum?
Sweet.
And too sweet?
Yeah.
What?
Are those old fashions with a little cherry?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe my friend just makes them sweet because he's kind of like a.
Probably.
How do I put this delicately? A loser.
Oh wow! Wolf.
I'm just kidding. I love my friend.
Yeah,
but yeah, he does everything sweet. I'm not talking about David either. I'm talking about another friend.
I didn't say anything.
David does do everything sweet, but totally different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. David's a sweet guy.
It's grown on me a little bit. I'm just not a cocktail guy. I'm like the last guy you should ask for advice.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to drink it. You don't have to finish it. I'll finish that.
I'm going to finish it. It's good. 2.75 is serviceable. I would give Subway a 2.75.
Great.
And I go to Subway.
That's what I like.
Did you know that Subway is the biggest fast food chain in the world?
I don't believe that.
I don't either, but I heard that.
That is false.
Which means it might be true.
Yeah, that's false.
What did they say? It wasn't biggest, but it was something.
It's not biggest.
It might be.
I will cheeseburger. I will. You tell me what, and I will do it.
Anything?
Between Subway or McDonald's?
Yeah, because someone was like, "Isn't it McDonald's?" And then the guy was like, "You would think that."
There's no way Subway.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably
Subway
wrong.
is like bad. Subway is like the.
I don't mind Subway, although I think
of
it's gone downhill. When I was a
sandwiches.
child, Subway was great, like the $5 footlongs.
Yeah, except now it's like a $13 footlong. You want to? Here's my problem with Subway.
The answer is McDonald's.
Yeah, like that's not even a question. Subway doesn't rank the
Keep
top
going.
10.
Keep. Yes, they do.
Do they?
Yes,
Top
other large
10?
fast food chain, Subway, has approximately 36,000 stores
So
worldwide.
they're second.
I don't know if there's a list. How many?
Here's my problem with Subway. Have you been there recently? Go on the menu and you're like, oh, like you know how we're doing the thing where we want to go and get the number one and check them all out?
Yeah.
Subway
Doesn't they
just
do now?
Random numbers.
Oh, they do have random numbers.
They're
That's
random,
true.
Yeah, they have numbers, but
Yeah.
it goes from like 13 to 46.
Subway
and
number
stuff.
4.
So, okay, McDonald's.
Nope.
McDonald's
Mix-
number 1, right?
No.
What's number 1?
Mixie ice cream and tea. China.
Okay,
It counts.
sure.
That
Is
counts.
it here?
No, it's in China.
It's just in China.
They have 45,000 stores.
Okay,
all
so
in China.
how does
I'm
that
just
compare?
kidding.
To,
I don't know if it's
how does
just
that
in China.
compare to like Starbucks?
Starbucks number 3,
Yeah,
40,000
there we go.
stores.
Okay, sure.
McDonald's 41.
So what's number 2 then?
McDonald's. It's that cream and tea place, McDonald's, Starbucks, Subway, KFC. Number 5. If you want number 6, that's Domino's. 7, Wallace, another Chinese thing. Burger King, Pizza Hut. Number 10, Luckin Coffee, the goat. Also China. It's just China and the U.S.
Hey, the fact that Domino's is in there is shocking.
Does that make you happy?
And a little bit, yeah.
Make your heart
Get a
kind of
little-
grow.
Get a pizza. You said it was Pizza Hut too?
Nope.
Okay.
Did I? No, I don't think so.
No?
I think
okay,
it's Domino's.
so Domino's.
So if you're ever on the fence about which one wins,
That's crazy. Yeah,
terms
that's
of
awesome.
size.
If you had like gun to my head,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Hey, pick a pizza place,"
I'd
I'm
never
gonna
do
kill
that.
you.
That is.
I know, but that's
crazy.
look, man, that's where I'm at right now. It's
Christ.
I would have said Pizza Hut over Domino's for sure.
Pizza Hut over Domino's.
Yeah,
You would have lost your life.
I know.
I would have been very sad.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm glad you didn't put that on
Especially
the
over
table.
something that dumb.
Yep.
Domino's is good though. I enjoy Domino's.
I've had Domino's a few times in my life. The only good thing about Domino's, are they the ones that do the garlic crust?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good, although it gives you a heart attack. The second good thing was like their deals were pretty good. So you get like a medium pizza for $5, I think. I don't know if they still do that.
You have to get multiples.
Yeah, we used to just order a bunch of those,
Yeah.
and everyone got their own medium pizza.
Yep.
Yeah,
We talked about that.
Yeah,
when
we drove up
Xbox
to
One came out.
drove up to my friend's college.
Oh yeah, well you went with like friends. I got 3 medium pizzas, and I just kind of sat them around myself while I played Xbox on my days off from GameStop.
But you were playing with your friends.
Maybe sometimes.
Your friends, like in the video games, those characters are your friends.
Oh yeah, well that's somewhat
in a way.
sadder.
In a
You know
way,
what?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't have very many friends in video games.
I have friends in video games.
Garrus
Yes, Garrus is my bestest friend.
might be it. Emmerich it comes to mind.
I think a friend is someone who can help you grow, learn
yeah.
about yourself. Yeah. So I think I have a lot of friends in media,
Yeah.
in video games
Okay.
and movies.
What's your top 10 friends in media? It's top 5. We don't do 10s
I'd have to
here.
think about it. I mean, Garrus is definitely on there,
Okay,
of course.
Garrus, Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster is a dear friend of mine. That's
Yeah.
a great call.
Right.
It might be Goku. Motivates me to be better every day.
Oscar the Grouch keeps you.
Oscar the Grouch
realist?
probably.
It's not cynical. It's just realism.
I guess he is like a toxic friend, so I
Yeah.
could put him on there.
Very
probably. I mean, there's a lot of options. Misfortune is my friend. She just gets me so much elo in League of Legends. Like that's a good friend.
Yeah.
that's a great friend.
Yeah.
she is busted right now for a couple reasons. One, she has massive bosom. Just
Took a
massive.
turn. Yeah.
2,
Uh-huh.
she is just broken.
You would think with her chest size
Yeah.
that she already has back problems, but for her to pick you up, strap you to her back,
yeah,
and
exactly.
carry
You're getting
you
it.
too,
You're getting
that's
it.
insane.
You're getting it.
That's wild.
I loved her in Ruin King. That's a great game, by the way. I keep going back to that game.
Yeah.
It's in my top 100.
Everyone
it's
should
in
play
my
it.
top 50.
Ooh, is it in my top 100? I don't think it.
I don't think it is.
I don't
No,
think it hit.
I don't think you beat it though.
probably
so, like,
should be.
I would be concerned if you put a game in your top 100, which I think 100% you did, that you didn't beat.
Yeah.
I beat every game in my top 100.
Great.
What do you mean great?
Great.
I'm just saying, there's a little asterisk there. I think you should have to put an asterisk. I didn't finish this game.
But that's just a testament to how good it is.
Disagree. Absolute disagree.
Okay.
If it was that good, you'd finish it.
No, I'm saying, like, there are plenty of games where it's like the whole point of the game is you play it over and over and over. Like, I like roguelites and
I mean beatable games.
Yeah, I mean, you could technically beat Hades, but it's like, okay, you got to beat it 10 times to do the whatever.
I consider Hades beat when you get out of...
Take out Hades.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to do that like 5 times.
Yeah, but I think if you do it like once or twice...
What about Satisfactory?
Yeah, but...
70
there
hours
are other games on your top 100 list that are like reasonably beatable that you haven't beat.
I would have to look. I don't think there's many, because that was kind of a deciding factor in a lot of them.
I think there's more than one, which is one more than there should be.
Aside from Baldur's Gate.
Is Baldur's Gate on there?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's low.
You never got out of Act 1.
Baldur's Gate... yeah, well,
that's crazy,
dude. You put 50 hours in the game. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's like
you got to beat that game, man.
Sure, I do, but I'm not going to do it until they have the new update out. They have a stress test going on right now, right?
I think the update's coming out very, very soon.
It is. It's in February.
Yeah. I think PS5 got it. Though they got it early. I was reading something about that. I don't know if it's true. It might be another Subway thing, but
maybe.
Yeah.
I
tend to read things and believe them. Have you noticed
fine.
that?
I have, but it's
a blessing and a curse.
It's endearing.
It is endearing because I'm a fucking idiot.
No.
But, oh, come on. But it's also like a great way to live life because everything's exciting. It's like, wow, did you know that Subway's the biggest fast food restaurant in the world?
I do enjoy the just take it at face value. Some of the best movies, games, things like that, where it's like, if you really wanted to critique them, then it's like, yeah, okay, these aren't great. But if you just want to take them face value, and you're just like, oh, I never knew the butler did it. That's crazy. Like, you know, better time, I think, generally speaking.
I was going to say like a John Wick, but that's not like that. That's just straightforward.
John Wick's straightforward.
You're talking about things you can unpack a little bit.
I'm saying like if you really went into a movie and you're like, okay, like who done it or whatever.
Yeah.
You'll probably figure some stuff out. But
no, I am terrible at that.
Oh, okay.
I am the wet dream of any video game developer, movie writer, book writer. I'm an idiot.
They're sleeping.
I never.
They do the thing while sleeping.
What thing?
The dreaming.
The wet dream?
Yeah.
Isn't that when you sweat in your dream because you're so excited?
Please tell me you're kidding.
Okay, all right.
I was like, wait a minute.
I got you though.
Okay, yes, that's exactly what it is.
I don't know.
They dream, they sweat, and that is 100%
it's so
due
intense
to you.
That they sweat, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it. You got me. Yeah, I thought for a second. Yeah.
Usually the roles are reversed there. Who's gullible now, eh?
That's true.
I never see anything coming, which is why I get so excited about things, right?
Yeah.
So it's like people will tell me, dude, I saw that coming from a million miles away. I was like, dude, I had no idea. I'm trying to think of a good example right now that it's not coming to me. I'll get there, but like I am the target audience.
Yeah.
Like, they're never going to see this coming. Yeah, that's me. I'm never going to see it coming, and I'm probably going to like it.
Which is good.
I don't know,
dude. There's a lot of games coming out that they're all banking on that.
Well, you think so? Shock factor?
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I think there's a lot of multiplayer games that we've been mulling about.
I downloaded, not to kind of change subjects, but I did download like a bunch of different demos and things like that of games they're coming out. But I went and grabbed Monster Hunter Rise because I want to try the demo. I didn't pay for it.
Oh, that's the new one. Okay. Sorry,
that's the newest one before the new one comes out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought the demo from the new one was going to be still out, and they took it down. So I went to Monster Hunter Rise because it's like, all right, well, that's the most modern one. So like, let's see what they build off of. So I at least want to like remind myself why I don't like Monster Hunter.
Oh,
so then going into it,
that's disappointing.
Well, no, I just want to like
temper expectations.
Look. Either I'm going to be happily surprised,
right?
You're like, oh, this is way more mobile, and I love this, or I'm just going to kind of like set my brain and just be like, okay, like you have to go into it. It's not a Devil May Cry. You have to like it's more of like, whatever these subpar games. What's the
Whoa.
like Elden Ring and
Souls
stuff like
likes?
that. Like Souls likes, yeah. It's gonna be like those. So
I think we lost our audience again.
yeah.
I would love to see a graph every time we say something like that. Just it's like
it just comes down.
Yeah, it's like 1920, dude,
Yeah,
or
okay.
30 or whatever.
Sure, it's fine.
You know what I'm talking about?
1930.
Yeah, you remember when the stock market crashed?
Yeah.
That was not a good day.
It's after the Roaring '20s.
Right. The flappers and all that. What do they call that though?
The Zoot Suits.
No, it wasn't it like Black Monday or something?
Oh, the Great Depression.
Yeah, the Great Depression, but what was the day? There's a day of a week.
Black Tuesday.
Black Tuesday?
Yeah.
Fat Tuesday?
No.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
But isn't black good? Isn't black mean you're in the black, which
Yes.
is you're making money?
Yeah.
So why do they call it Black Tuesday? Because black's ominous
don't
color?
know. I should have maybe not just threw something out there for you. Here, I'll look it up. Black Tuesday.
Black Friday is something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Anyways, I nailed it. Black Tuesday, the stock market crash of 1929.
yeah, but why is it called that?
Oh, it's because it was a dreary
Day?
black
Blustery day?
Black day, yeah. On Black Tuesday, more than 16 million shares were traded. The Dow lost another 12% and closed at 198, a drop of 183 points in less than 2 months.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hope that doesn't happen again.
General Electric fell from 396 on September 3rd to 210 on October 29th.
396?
Yeah, 396 to 210 in a month.
$3.96?
No, 300.
Oh.
Yeah.
No way, really?
That's what it said. I don't know if it's
okay.
dollars.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Speaking of
Yes.
NVIDIA.
Oh, God. Yeah, let's get into this.
Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
So I watched a video today.
Okay.
It was called 5090 Paper Launch? Question mark.
Oh, yeah.
It was with your boy.
Yeah. Nexus Gamer.
Nexus Blitz Gamer.
Blitz Nexus.
69.
What's his name? Steve?
I think it's Steve.
I think so. He looks like a Steve.
He's not the greatest Steve of all time. I think we all know who that is.
Ooh.
Blue's Clues.
Do we?
Yes.
No.
100%. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is he not in a ditch somewhere?
No, he's
What's he
alive.
doing?
He made a video during COVID.
Oh, yeah. Because
And he was like, here I am. And here's what happened.
Yeah.
All the rumors are wrong. I just left.
He's still alive, though, right? Like,
He is still alive.
He didn't, like, make that video and then, like,
He's bald.
got COVID, right?
No.
Okay. All right.
He's doing great.
He's thriving, clearly.
Maybe the best thing that's happened to the earth since Mr. Rogers. Okay, look,
That
Mr.
seems-
Rogers is in a league of his own. I will give you that.
Okay.
I love Mr. Rogers. His wife spoke at my commencement ceremony
Nice.
for college. Great.
Yeah. Edna.
What?
College. Edna Rogers. Her name's not
Edna.
College.
I thought you said Etna.
No, Edna.
Edna.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know her?
No?
Okay. Blue's Clues.
Hello. Yeah.
Very pivotal. You don't think so?
I didn't grow up with it, so it's not pivotal for me.
I learned a lot from that show.
This is your Gen Z talking.
Oh, is it?
It is. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's not the millennial
Exposed
side.
myself.
Yeah, a little
I've
bit.
exposed myself.
It's okay.
Shall we talk rocket powered?
I think that's also Gen Z, right?
Shall we talk recess?
Recess?
Fucking Christ. These are like the early shows, dude.
I was like, I know Recess.
You know that show?
Recess. No, not the show. The act of going outside and during lunch.
Tom and Jerry?
I know Tom and Jerry.
Steamboat Willie? What do you want to talk
Well,
about?
not Steve. Steamboat Willie is a little bit pre.
trying to dial it in.
Actually,
here.
I think that might still be millennial, but like early millennial.
Steamboat Willie is not early. It's like 1940s.
Is it?
100%, dude.
Well,
It's like,
what do I know? I don't know.
It's like baby boomers.
I don't know anything.
Anyways, Tom and Jerry was great.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes, also great.
Millennial. And
that's you, right? You're a millennial.
I'm a millennial.
So
yeah.
I'm getting you. I'm hip.
Yeah.
I totally forgot what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. So a paper launch. I didn't know what a paper launch was.
Yes.
Apparently a paper launch is like...
On paper.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it essentially boils down to they don't have any product.
Yeah. We said we launched it.
This might
it's
be...
like, cool, show me the cards.
Yeah. This might be, from what I've researched, which is very little.
It sounds like a lot. Sorry.
This might be one of the worst launches ever. This might be one of the worst launches ever.
Didn't I tell you that? Like whenever we were talking, it's like that's the whole point of
you told
you
sorry,
had
go ahead,
you know, like you would have had
me?
to like if you were going to buy something, you would have to get it right away, and that's why you were saying
It didn't even matter. You couldn't even get a pre-built. They're all gone.
No, they're a month down.
They're eating the cost.
Yeah.
Of all the other components in a computer, motherboard, CPU, cooling, everything, case.
Yeah.
They're ripping a card out and selling it because they're going to make a profit on that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how the 40 series was. That's how the 30 series was.
But it's only the 5090.
It's
largely the 5080 as well, but you can still find those.
They'll get the 5080s. The 5080s is still a month behind, too.
Get an Alienware.
Still a month behind.
So?
Well, I'm just saying, like, 5080s, like, the 5090s, yes, they're the most desirable. But 5080, they're going to start hawking those up crazy. I mean, the 4090 is a $1,600 card. It's selling for $2,500 if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Still. So, like, that's going to be the same thing with this.
You know what I've been looking at?
4090s.
I've been looking at 4090. Yeah. I can get one. $3,600.
Okay, I was going to say 39. 39, Corsair, you know what parts you're getting. And they're upgradable.
36, I don't know what parts I'm getting. A little more fun. And there's a cool alien on my computer.
Done.
Balls in your court.
Done.
Balls in your court.
I rescind. You're not alled to buy it.
You said Corsair? Yeah. I was looking today. They are sold out. I don't think that's true anymore.
For 4090?
Yes. I couldn't find a 4090.
See, that's the thing now.
That's the problem.
Just gone.
That's the big problem. So I am... There, I have two schools of thought right now.
Okay.
Anyone who's been listening recent knows that I'm on the cusp of upgrading my computer.
Yeah.
And I wanted a 5090. I want the best of the best. But those are unavailable. So it's either I wait, I'm a patient lad, wait for a 5090, pick my spot, which would probably be maybe in the latter half of this year or even next year at this rate.
Pre-built, you'll get it this year.
Yeah, but like second half.
You could buy it now and you'll get it in March.
There is nothing available right now.
You'll get it in March.
There's nothing available. I can't even order that. I've tried.
Oh, well, that's your fault for waiting this long. This morning they were available.
Really? What?
Whenever I sent it to you, you could on Corsair, you can still buy it, and it says it's back ordered. It's going to ship between the end of February and early March.
I've been seeing orders getting canceled. I've been seeing orders getting pushed back. Is that accurate?
I'm just telling you what I saw on the site.
Okay,
they still let you buy it. I would assume that they have the product or they have lines open that they can.
All right, there's three options.
Make good on it.
How I see it. One, I just buy something willy-nilly right now, apparently.
Yeah.
And get it whenever.
Yeah, it's $6,000.
$6,000 to sit here and twiddle my thumbs.
Yes.
Which is kind of insane.
Yeah.
2/B, I can wait until they're more available, order something in a reasonable time frame, and not twiddle my thumbs as long.
A month isn't that long. It's the shortest month of the year, man.
Also, one of the best months, according to you.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
It's
literally nothing good about
wild. It's
whimsical is what you said.
No. It was something else.
You did.
No, it was something else.
I will.
It's not whimsical. I'll cheeseburger that. Yeah,
really?
I don't use whimsical a lot.
It's unique. I don't know. What did you say?
It was something.
Was it like a good word?
It was like wild. It was like
that's wild. No, I'm trying to think.
Goofy, or it's I don't know. It's something. It's not whimsical. I definitely didn't pick that.
I think you did.
We can go back.
I think
Do you want a cheeseburger? I'm slowly climbing out of the hole that I'm in.
Don't.
All right.
But you can't even remember your own argument,
I can't.
which means it should have never been there in the first place. For the audience, we are referencing episode X, where, of course, we listed the top 5 months.
Yeah.
February was number 5 for some godforsaken reason. Because it's whimsical.
It's not whimsical. That's not what I said.
The only reason it got there is because it has less days than every other month. That's a horrible reason.
That's crazy.
Oh, the months are over earlier. It must be the best month.
Except when it's not. It changes. No other month changes every 4 years.
Nobody gives a flying flapjack.
I would say
leap
everybody.
Year. No,
I would say everybody.
I didn't even know it was a leap year a year ago.
Because
a couple years ago.
The leap year is when it's like suddenly, oh, guess what? Olympics. Oh, guess what? Elections. Leap year is important.
Incorrect. COVID messed that up. Now it's all off.
Elections are still there.
Elections are still there. Nobody's happy about that.
Well,
nobody's happy about that. Everyone's stressed out about that.
Yeah, but it's important.
Terrible time.
But it's important.
It's
important. It's a reminder.
It's not important. Terrible month. Horrible month. July's better.
I bet if you poll the farmers,
December's better.
They would appreciate it.
November's better. I'll even give you October, and I'm not even a huge fan of October. I kind of hate October,
Yeah,
but I
October
give
is
you
not.
October over February.
October, I could wrap my. Do you want to? I could get behind October. October's like you know how if you have something stacked, if you have like a stacked event that you're like, oh, dude, there's gonna be Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Christmas and New Year's, and like there's just a million things that are exciting that are coming up, and then October is just kind of like, hey man, this is all just gravy because nothing can hurt you in October.
The waiting period.
Because you have 2-3 months of just, I don't know, a fun slide down the holiday gymnasium. I don't know where I was going with that, but I could go with October.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Good luck with the timestamps.
Okay. Dude, timestamps.
So, in conclusion,
What are you gonna do?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually thinking about getting my third option, 3/C, is get a 4090. The 4090 is markedly better than the 5080.
You're saying you can't buy a 4090 pre-built from Corsair?
I forget what I was looking at today, but there were multiple sites I was looking at that did not have 4090s in stock. Didn't even have the option.
Pre-built? Or
Yeah, pre-built.
they're probably just clearing inventory. They probably just didn't
That's
buy
what I'm
anymore.
saying.
Yeah.
I think NVIDIA is also, they're not going to be making them anymore, which is why I'm like thinking about just jumping on this Alienware. It's like 3.6. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I know everyone hates Alienware.
It's not. It's not that. But here's the thing. Here's this.
Why would I get a 5080 if I could get a 4090?
The 5080 Ti's come out in a year, and then you could.
But the 4090 is already a 5080 Ti.
Maybe. Who knows?
100%.
Well, they have to
the
do something.
5080 is a 4080 Ti. If we're being honest. If we're being honest about it.
Yeah, I guess it depends on because it has the multi-frame gen. And we don't know what that is yet, right?
There's supposed to be information coming out about that soon, but I didn't see anything yet.
It might. I mean, it might be.
I don't
good.
think it's. I don't.
Once
I
you
don't know.
start,
So you're saying it's worth it to pay for the multi-gen, the DLSS?
No,
4?
I'm saying you don't know. Either you go 5090 and just go all in.
Historically, not a good bet.
I'm expecting the cost of a 4090. You can get all the same parts, but with a 4090 for roughly $2,000 cheaper. So it is kind of like so. Why not?
Yeah,
just
the
do
Area
that?
51 for 5080 is going to cost me 4.6.
Look, I know you love Alienware, so just get an Alienware. Call it a day.
It's like Nike. It's that
your
little
monitor,
swoosh, dude.
Yeah,
It's that little swoosh.
Yeah, that's
Love
fine.
that little swoosh.
That's good.
Love that little alien.
Get it.
I heard they used to be very good before Dell bought them.
They were the ones to get.
Yeah.
Pre-built wise, but that's also before. See, that was before building a computer was like
A thing.
or mainstream, I guess maybe.
I don't know. Send me your best offers. I'll review them.
Okay.
And then we'll see.
Do you like the cube I sent you, or you want like a tower? You
I like the cube.
I like the cube a lot.
I need it to fit under my desk though, because that's where I'm keeping it.
On the floor?
No. On my desk. There's a little compartment.
Okay, well you
Above the
got
floor.
to measure that then. You got to let me know what the size
I'm good at
is.
measuring.
Yeah. That was my favorite case of all time.
Really?
There's a little cube that I built, and it was super
It's
easy
small?
to build in. It's the one
What
that
are
I was
the
showing you
dimensions?
is pretty small.
Does it say the dimensions on there?
It's gonna be wider than a tower,
Yeah.
slightly,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be a lot shorter.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do a 4090 at that point, get a Corsair One, and then it's like this little tiny thing.
Little
It's a
tiny guy.
little Xbox, like
Little
a
Xbox?
little bit bigger than an Xbox. You get a 4090 in there. It's gonna run about as hot as an Alienware, so it's like the same thing.
My Alienware does not run that hot.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know, 70 C.
How my computer was like laughing at when we were playing Orcs Must Die.
Yeah. How many frames were you getting? You didn't even answer me.
I
You
didn't
said
have
over 60. I'm like, okay.
I would
duh.
say over 90.
Yeah, I was a little less,
Like, it was-
which makes
it was
sense.
fluid
I was
enough.
like 80 to mid 70s.
I didn't have the metrics on, but I can kind of
Oh,
feel it.
I see. I have the metrics on always.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point?
Well, it's on Xbox. How do you do? Or you put it through
Xbox
the
overlay
Microsoft,
has
overlay. I don't do any of that. Yeah.
Frame count.
Gone are my days of that stuff.
Why?
I don't know, man. It bums me out. Like if
nothing works well.
No, yeah. If it's under 90 or under 60 or whatever like that, then I'm going to spend most of my time trying to fix it versus like
the game was a little more taxing than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was like, I'm going to run this at 240.
What engine does it use? Do we know? Like it looked good.
The Orc engine.
Yeah, the Orc engine. Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Keep going. I'll figure it out.
Well, I don't know any engines, so I don't know. I know Thomas the Tank engine.
Do we know what it's called? Orcs Must Die.
Orcs Must Die Deadlock. Nope. Orcs Must Die Death Trap.
Death Trap.
That is my final answer.
Death Trap.
Is that correct?
I don't know. I'm going to find out.
2024? 2025.
I'm going to say Death Trap engine because it looked like an Unreal engine. Yeah, Unreal 5. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Unreal 5 is the best.
Dude, it's so good.
It's so good. Every game in there looks great.
It runs near flawlessly.
Yeah. I wish the Final Fantasy games were on Unreal 5.
Yeah.
Because Unreal 4 has
you played more of that. You've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I just uninstalled it, though, because I downloaded all the new games.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to wait till I get my new computer. I want to run that thing in 4K and just have another playthrough.
Dude, the monitor itself is going to just
change my world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the monitor is going to have much more of an impact than the computer. I'm starting to learn that no matter what the fuck you get, it doesn't matter because games aren't optimized.
Yes.
And you're screwed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very depressing. But I'm still going to get it because I don't want that doubt in my mind. I don't want that little thing in the back of my head. It's like, you could have got a better thing.
You could have looked marginally
that might be the
better.
difference. That might be the difference.
Here's the thing: if a game is well optimized, it doesn't matter. It's going to run as well on your 3080 as your 5090.
That's not true.
More or less, like you're not going to notice a difference.
You can change the settings though.
You can, but what I'm saying is, if you're just playing it and it's well optimized, and you're getting good frame rate, right?
No.
Like you're getting.
If I'm playing Cyberpunk,
sure, there are exceptions.
I want to see the pores.
You don't want to see the pores
of the prostitute.
Standing across. No, that's the whole thing. Is you don't want to see the pores.
Really?
Digital Foundry did a whole thing about it.
Actually?
They literally did. So the whole point of that is the new tech in there. The subsurface scattering on like skin and things like that.
Yeah.
Currently, like on our 30 series, you do see all the pores, but that's because light isn't reflecting off of their skin and absorbing into the skin as it should. So you see every little pore, every little wrinkle, and it looks like everyone's 40 years older than they should be. But now with the new tech and the new updates and with DLSS 4, now it's like the light's actually going into their skin on like kind of like that subsurface. So like you actually, start seeing like orange and reds and like dark, like warm shadows, not just this like smudge of gray. So,
Yeah, I was joking. You were serious though.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the lesson.
I was. You're welcome.
Here's my counter to that.
Okay. Just buy the best.
Night City doesn't care.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Night City cares more than most cities.
Would you rather live in Night City or Mos Eisley?
Oh.
That's a great question, by the way. Yes. That's off the top. That's a great fucking question. Night City or Mos Eisley? That might be a Twitter poll question.
When you say Mos Eisley, are you talking in the city?
In the city,
like,
yes. Because
but could it be like
not on the outskirts?
I'm on the suburbs and I just go into the city. For
I think
like
actually you'd rather be in the city than the suburbs because then you run into the sand people.
Kind of. But I feel like you have
Tusken Raiders.
But you have like
Tusken Raiders is a leading cause of death on Tatooine.
It is.
100%.
But I think people live in kind of like colonies and things like that where they
they get burned alive by the Tusken Raiders.
They don't get burned alive.
I think they've burned villages.
They raise them.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's fair.
Let's be consistent. Let's call it in each city.
Obi-Wan
or
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'll give you another ultimatum here.
Yeah. Okay.
Ultimatum. So, not even ultimatum. Yeah. That's not the correct word. So I'll give you another choice.
Yeah, I got
another choice. If you live outside in the suburbs, the choice has to be consistent across both. So you can live out in the suburbs in Cyberpunk, but you would be what's it called? A nomad. So nomad life for suburb, Mos Eisley, or in the city.
No, I would say in the city of what's the
Night City?
Night City, thank you. Yeah.
You couldn't remember Night City?
I don't know why I was saying the city of Sin City.
I mean, it's close.
Yeah.
It pretty much is.
I'd be Night City. I would be the guy laying on a filthy mattress outside in the alleyway. Yeah. That's me. with the sunglasses
Oh,
on,
yeah.
with the VR headset.
And
I'll just leave it at that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
With my sweaty dreams. All
Did
right.
you watch
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
That was really good.
It was great. The anime, by the way.
Yes.
Um
We're in each other's heads, but the audience maybe not so much.
yes.
This is an all over episode.
It's all over.
Yeah. Well, it's not over. We're still going, but
I like these episodes. They're
yeah,
cathartic.
that's fine. Yeah.
That's a great question. I impress myself sometimes. It's pretty comparable. It's pretty disgusting
Mos
on
Eisley,
each.
Like, I guess what's Mos Eisley like Imperial control?
Yeah, you got
after
the
they
Imperial
leave?
control. You got the Huts, mulling about. So
If
a lot of
it's, if
crime.
it's under Imperial control, then maybe Mos Eisley.
Yeah, but the problem is there's so much corruption with Mos Eisley that you have actually the worst of both worlds, in my opinion. You have the dominating control of the Imperials, but you also have the under city kind of back alley crime.
Yeah.
Where they're paying them off to get away with that. So you know what I mean? Like Night City also sees that, though. To be fair, you have the corpos who kind of are the more buttoned up, but thugs,
Yeah.
and then you have like obviously just a ton of crime.
I guess it just comes down to the sand. I
guess the police
Night
are pretty
City.
OP in Night City as well.
I'd go
right?
Night City just to get away from the sand. I don't like sand.
Yeah, but there is sand. Not in the city.
Not in
though.
the city.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a great point.
Yeah.
It's a great point.
Mos Eisley, you can't get you on Tatooine. You can't get away from the sand.
Great music in Mos Eisley though. So
Yeah, but
some hot bands there.
more so than Night City.
I think the Cantina theme is infinitely better than any soundtrack in Night City.
So you think the Cantina
Yeah.
band song
Yes.
beats
What's your favorite track of
Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk?
No, hey, it's your game. I'm just saying.
What's your favorite track
the Cantina band? Yeah,
in Cyberpunk?
yeah.
Interesting.
You're telling me I can't mod it and put Cantina band? I go into my hotel and I bet.
Yeah,
Cantina
argument
band's
over.
just-
Exactly.
So there we go.
What are we talking about?
Lawyered.
Lawyered?
Yeah,
No.
that's what I did.
All right.
You
Then
can,
you get a
you
lawsuit.
can do that in Phantom Pain in Metal Gear.
Yeah. Well, that's a great game.
Dude, that's actually a great one. So you literally just drop the track, you take Cantina Band, drop it in the folder on your desktop,
Yeah.
and then whenever you call a chopper in, it plays the Cantina Band over the loudspeaker as it mows down guys.
Well, the one for that is Fortunate Son.
The best one for that is Bad Blood by Taylor Swift.
No, wrong.
No, yeah,
Fortunate
it
Son
is.
is the song they always play when any movie that goes to Vietnam.
Yeah, but
that song.
that's a known quantity. That's
chalk?
Like
Too chalk?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
For the people that don't know what chalk means, just means like
Please.
normal. That's all.
Okay.
Just too normal.
Too normal.
Too obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a betting thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Sure. What was the poor argument again? I'm just kidding.
What are we talking about?
5090s.
Yeah.
Disgusting practices by these huge corpos.
Yeah. Yeah. So here, do you think, well, I guess Switch 2 is going to have some pre-orders. Do you think Switch 2 is going to be another kind of paper release where it's like, oh, yeah, and then Nintendo does their like artificial scarcity?
Known for that, though?
Artificial
I'm
scarcity?
not
Absolutely.
artificial scarcity, but not actual. Is that classified as a paper launch? That's something different,
if they
right?
don't have like it, dude. Nintendo does that all the time.
Well,
You
see,
can't
I'm not a Nintendo guy.
You can't
I don't-
find Switches whenever they came out. You
Really?
couldn't find
Really?
Wii's.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
people were in line, and
Yeah.
it was a whole thing.
Interesting.
They do that all the time.
I'm waiting.
I want to see in April. I want to see like
I'm waiting.
their thing.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't use my Switch like
Dude, it's
ever,
gonna be,
dude.
how many years was it for the OLED model? Because they're going to do the light first, then they'll do the OLED. So do you going to really sit on a couple years
Yes.
of
I did
Nintendo
for the
games?
Switch
That's completely fine.
I did for the
I
Switch.
don't have that willpower. I'm going to buy it.
because you are a weak man.
Yeah. Did we not go over this already?
I just want to remind you.
I want to live in Sin City or Night City
Nice
instead
city.
of
You don't
Mos
want to
Eisley.
live there.
No, I don't. But
I want to live in like I don't know. I don't know where I want to live.
okay.
What's one of the what's one of the I was gonna say one of the Pokemon things, but I can't remember what they're called.
I want to live. Well, I don't know where I want to live.
Well, I was gonna embarrass myself, but now
Sure,
I'm
Pallet
just
Town?
No,
You
not
need
the
a-
town. It's like
Oh.
region. What's the region? Kanto? Kanto?
Kanto?
Is that a region?
That's the OG one, yeah.
I think I want to live in Kanto region.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know what the towns are called though. Is Pellet Town in there?
Pallet Town is the first.
First, yeah, I think that's where I want to live. Everyone's a noob. It's the Pokemon I grew up with, so I know them all. None of these crazy like robots they have these days.
Yeah.
I think that's where I want to live. If I had to pick, right? Or the Citadel. The Citadel's kind of nice.
Game worlds. Yeah, until the Reapers show up.
Yeah, but then it's a swift death, and that's kind of what I want. You know?
Dude, if you want a swift death, go to Mos Eisley.
No, dude, you get your arm cut off in a bar, you talk to the wrong guy the wrong way.
I know. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Just blood somehow.
Dude, can you imagine that guy? He's sitting in there and some old guy walks up and he's just like...
Some douchebag walks up interrupting my conversation. I tell him to fuck off. Next thing I know, my arm's gone.
Yeah.
That seems like an overreaction.
Out of all the things to modify in all of George Lucas's movie, you left the blood in when he cuts his arm off. That's
probably
insane.
makes me, you want to like neuter Han Solo, but let's leave the
cauterized wound of just blood everywhere. Yeah.
Or let's not fix the fight.
Yeah.
In episode 4 on the Death Star.
Yeah.
I mean, a guy on YouTube could do that.
Yeah. He did, and then made it better.
And it's awesome.
Yeah.
Imagine what an actual budget could do.
Yeah.
But no, we don't live in that world, Tyler. We live in this world where I live in Kanto region and you live in Night City on
no.
disgusting...
You can't be
that's
like,
what it was.
Hey, Tyler,
we agreed.
Hey, Tyler, do you want to go to Night City?
We literally just agreed
or
to
Mos
that.
Eisley? Here are these two really crappy places.
Right.
Oh, me? I'm going to live in Pallet Town. I'm going to take my little Squirtle and I'm going to live in Pallet Town.
I think it's fair.
Yeah, okay.
Let us know,
Sure.
audience. Is that fair?
Sure.
That seems completely fair to me.
Okay.
And I don't have a squirrel. I have a fucking Charmander.
I know.
You
like
know that. And you know you slid that in there,
Yeah.
you dirty dog.
So many layers.
Tell you what, I'll take a Squirtle if that's what it takes for you to live in Night City and me in Pallet Town. I'll send you a postcard with me and my Squirtle.
All right. And I'll take a picture of me squirreling. And I'll send it to you with my
Excellent.
my VR.
Full circle.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about this. I had an experience this week, a little different than the experience you just described.
Is this an actual timestamp I should know about?
I don't know.
Okay.
I put it in our meeting notes as gaming Nirvana.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's this concept. Okay. It was one night. What night was it? Maybe
Much like
Tuesday.
Tonight. Yeah.
Monday. Maybe it was Wednesday, but I think it was either Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
It was a night of the week.
Weeknight.
A weeknight. A school night, if you will.
Okay.
Because it's Monday through Friday. And generally, we've talked about this before where you kind of get, I wouldn't call it anxiety, but like when you know you don't have a lot of time to game, there's like a hesitation. And you end up not gaming.
Yeah.
I broke through that this week.
Okay.
It was late, and I knew I didn't have a lot of time to game because I was tired. But I was like, I have a little time to game, like maybe like an hour or two. And I just booted up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on my computer. And I just played for like an hour and a half. I could be playing new games. I could be going to bed.
Yeah.
But I just played it.
There are a lot of choices
I broke through the mental barrier of not having a lot of time, not having an allotted gaming session big time, and just enjoyed being in the moment with that game.
That's good.
Amazing game.
How long did you play it?
Like an hour and a half.
Oh, okay, so you stayed within a
I got through Calm, first town, and got out into the world, and then I shut it off. I was like, this is a good point to start. I was like, this is a great gamer moment for me.
Yeah.
It was like Nirvana. The reason I said Nirvana is because Nirvana is like a state of just existing, I think.
Yeah.
I might be butchering this, but it's like you don't get too high, you don't get too low, you're just present.
Oh, see, I thought it was more high than low if you had to pick
I don't
one.
think so. I think Nirvana is actually like an absence of emotion, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's like a acceptance maybe or something like that. Peacefulness.
I'm looking it up. I'm going to give you a definition.
Yeah, give me a definition of that.
It's a transcendent state in which there is neither suffering, desire, nor sense of self,
Yes.
subject to release from the effects of karma, the cycle of death and rebirth.
Oh.
And it represents the final goal of Buddhism. Also, a stage name of Akun Toby Bruno, a Nigerian singer-songwriter.
It's also a band.
Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, okay.
I was close.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty apt.
Is Nirvana the one? Is Nirvana the one with the kid?
That was like a
fishing?
Squidward voice. You ever watch SpongeBob?
No, that was another Gen Z thing. Is it the one where the kid's fishing for $1 and you see his little Willy? that a thing?
Yes.
Okay, so I know Nirvana.
Yeah, that is a cover album cover picture.
Yes.
Nirvana's a great band.
It's yeah.
But anyways, I had that moment. I was happy in that moment.
So
what
are you telling me? You're not happy now?
I am. I just thought it was it was an important.
So now that you have more time to play a game because it's the weekend, are you going to seize that moment, or are you going to kind of?
Yeah, this weekend I want to play. We have to play Sniper Elite.
Yep.
We've already played the new Orcs Must Die.
Yes.
Which was fun.
Favorable.
And
without giving too much away,
I downloaded Citizen Sleeper 2.
Yeah.
Which is so far gotten the best reviews out of any game. So I
feel like one of us have to. Yeah, we probably have to.
You said it's up my alley because it's very narrative driven, which I like the narrative.
The story's up your alley. I don't know if the gameplay is, so we'll see.
If a game has a good enough story, I'm in. I mean, you know that.
Oh, okay.
Look, we always go back to Mass Effect. The gameplay's not even great in that.
Yeah, but there's gameplay.
Oh, I see. There's
no
gameplay.
There's not. It's.
I'll do a visual novel. Oh, it's a puzzle game? Are you fucking kidding me? I thought it was an RPG.
It kind of, but like you have to like.
The only puzzle games I'll play is if there's a naked anime lady on the other side of it. Okay,
there might be.
I'm just kidding. I've never played one of those games, but I see them all the time.
Honey Pop is free to play. Yeah.
I've been intrigued by those games, but I've never done it because I am a man of God.
Yeah.
I tell myself.
Hey, March 7th when we
That's
talk
gonna be
about
a great
God.
conversation. Yeah. It's gonna go places.
Yeah.
Anyways, I had that experience.
Force Justin to talk about Dragon Age too.
Yeah, he's played it. I guess.
Yeah.
They just fired all the writing staff.
Yeah,
how does that make you feel?
What do you?
I mean, you thought the writing was very good, right?
I thought the writing was adequate. I don't think it was like
that wasn't a strong
changing.
point in the game. Okay,
I think it was the performances of it, maybe more so than the writing.
Sure.
I'm not saying they deserve to lose their jobs, but
no, I'm not saying
if they were working on Dragon Age: The Veilguard, and you had the Mass Effect team, presumably writing the story and the dialogue and stuff, there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. You know, like I don't know why that's suddenly like a shock. You know, like people do that all the time.
What?
Lose like writers and stuff. Like once the story's done and stuff like that, and like people get laid off, and it's like, hey, your job is done. Like,
they're inferring that it's because people weren't happy with it.
Yeah. It sold half what they expected.
Oh, really?
I think it was like they did like it was either they did 1.5 mil or they did like 3 million and they wanted to double that or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It's $25 right now. You can literally get it for $25. Like that
I should pick it up.
That's a solid game for 25.
I'm currently playing Jeff's game of the year,
9 Souls.
9 Souls.
Yeah.
So I should probably play your game of the year. But I keep forgetting that that's Tekken 8. I've already played that, so never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tekken 8, great game. Just uninstalled it.
Yeah.
Because we don't play it anymore. But
I uninstalled it.
Yeah, I needed space. I was almost full.
Yeah.
Full capacity.
Sad.
I'm ready to reinstall it. You pick the night.
Oh, okay.
I will wipe the floor with you. Yeah. Literally, because that's one of my moves.
I don't feel like that. I feel like right out of the gate, I think I have the edge there.
You always do.
And then the longer we play,
20 years of experience.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And then the longer we play, the worse and worse I get.
That's not good.
So
it's not good for you.
Yeah, I know it's not. I just
want to be good at Kuma, but I'm terrible at it, which makes me very sad.
Well, you're worse at it when you uninstall it. You know.
Oh God, I want to secretly practice so bad and just be like, hey, I'm feeling Tekken tonight.
Do you want to 9 Souls? And this actually just
whoa.
Yeah,
I'll do that. Okay. 9 Souls is a respectable game.
I know. I'm.
You played 1 hour of it.
And I said, hey, I'm not going to play this on the difficulty that it's meant to be played at.
Yep.
That's disrespectful to the game. I'm not going to play it.
You didn't even try it on the easier difficulty?
I did. That's what I'm saying. I tried on the easier difficulty and I'm like, this is not like all the challenges go there's not a slider on.
I'm interested in the story actually.
Yeah. Are we doing Tales of Iron?
I don't care about the gameplay as much.
Oh, see, I'm all gameplay. Yeah,
dude, that intro was great, and I was like, okay, it is captured my attention. I'm curious about what's going on here.
Yeah, I secretly do want to beat Tales of Iron just so I could tell
Tales of Iron 2. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I got a lot on my plate right now.
Yeah, Dude, Civ's gonna take over some stuff, and then
which is coming out soon. I am not excited anymore for Civ. I was very disappointed by what they shared.
Yeah, they have some roadmap stuff coming out too. I should have read that before we started recording.
Yeah, but God, I just hate the change. Like, I don't know. Civ 5 was the best, dude. I loved Civ 5. Maybe it was a time and place thing. It was the first one I played, but I had such a great time with it. Right. I love the art style. I love the gameplay. It was an amazing game.
I'm gonna do. So I guess like Civ and Monster Hunter is next month.
Big 2,
and then Assassin's Creed is March.
That game's not gonna be good.
A bunch of Xbox releases in April, and then Doom in May. So
April is South of Midnight.
Yep.
April is Expedition 33, which looks awesome, and May is
Doom.
Yeah. And then Ninja Gaiden is fall.
Of the year.
Yeah. Should be interesting as well. Ninja Gaiden Black is like okay reviews.
I wonder what the next because Call of Duty's still coming.
Yep.
Battlefield technically is still coming.
I was looking at Jeff Keighley's Twitter today. He has all the dates for the big. He's doing three events, I guess.
He's doing 3 now?
Yeah, I think so.
What's he doing?
Well, he's doing Summer Games Fest and the Game Awards. There was one other one he had listed on his Twitter bio, or X bio, I should say.
It's like Gamescom or something?
It might be. I think you might be right with that. That might be a good shout.
He does that.
Does what? Gamescom?
Yeah. I don't know if he does it. He tweets about it, though. Or X's about it.
Dude, if I put in Jeff K, he doesn't even come up. That's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, especially with how much you paid for that suit. Oof. Or the brooch. I don't know. What do you think costs more, the brooch or the suit?
The brooch, dude. That thing was iced out.
Gaudy.
Which means diamonds.
Yeah.
Or precious metals. I don't know.
What are we talking about?
How do you spell this guy's name?
Keigley. How are you spelling it? That's the
Not
question.
that way.
Okay.
Keigley.
Ley. I think that's right.
It's not coming up.
Well, are you spelling Jeff with a J?
No.
Okay. GEO.
Never, dude.
Yeah.
Never, bro.
Yeah.
There he is.
There he is.
Dude, everyone knows the best Jeffs are with a J, bro.
Yeah, obviously.
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. 3 years ago today, Sony announced it was acquiring Bungie for $3.6 billion USD. Yeah. How would you rate the results so far? A, B, C, D, or below? D or
D's? Below? D or below, yeah.
70%.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Dude. Also, Multiverse is shutting down.
What?
Yeah. Multiverse is shut down. Will shut down on May 30th. Offline play will continue to be available after the state.
It's almost...
Rest in peace.
It's almost like they shouldn't have shut it down.
They shut it down,
put it
restarted
off again
it.
To think that they could come back with a clean slate. And,
God, they have Kevin Conroy in there, too.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was so much potential.
Greed. It's so much
You think it's greed?
Yes.
All right, so Summer Games Fest. Excuse me, I got it wrong twice. Summer Game Fest. It's all singular.
Weird. Okay.
I know, it doesn't sound right. June 6th. Gamescom. ONL. What does that mean? Online? August 19th.
ONL. One night live. Opening night live.
Oh, yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
It is like a week long. Nice tie. Good pull. And the Game Awards, December 11th.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry. All
yeah.
Right.
But it's in a weird place, right? It's like Japan now? Not weird, but like, you know what I mean? Like different.
He doesn't have the locations.
I thought he announced it.
He probably did. I was talking about his bio, though.
Oh,
he has the dates in the bio.
Maybe
so
it's
I was
Summer
gonna
Games
scroll through that.
Yeah.
Gamescom is the one that's always generally in a different location. Last year was in Germany, I think.
I thought it's always in Germany. I could be wrong.
Might be.
Yeah.
Might be. You know more than me about pretty much everything.
I don't know. Anyway. What else?
What else?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what else, Ty. Have you ever considered this?
Consider the following.
Oh, do you read any of Brandon Sanderson's books?
Yeah.
Like he's the Mistborn guy?
Yeah.
Is he have one big universe?
Yeah. Cosmere.
Cosmere. So this is a thing everyone knows about. So he's been showing up in my YouTube feed.
Yeah.
He lectures. I don't know what college or university he teaches at.
Yeah.
But I kind of like this guy.
Yes.
He seems very knowledgeable. Seems very articulate.
He is a workhorse, man.
Seems like a good writer. Yeah. He
does all of that and still is just cranking out
million books.
Like, yeah.
He has like a social media presence.
Yep.
He does a podcast where he's just signing autographs. Mm-hmm. That's fucking crazy, dude.
He got on someone's YouTube channel because they were like just drawing fan art of his characters.
And he just went?
And he it was like a Skype call, but he like got on and he was like showing him like, hey, this is what I think of this person. And he's like, oh, that's pretty good, but actually it's not how I think of her cloak. It would actually be longer like this, but whatever. And then the guy redoes it and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
It's neat.
That's insane.
I like him. Yeah, he shows up a lot.
What books do you read of his? Or
I did The Mistborn.
All of them? All three?
Is that
3?
2 3/4.
You stopped?
Yeah. Well, it's audiobook, and then I just haven't been like that was like my commute thing, and if I work from home, it's
eliminates
a little less.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Way of Kings is the first one in the new. It's still in the same universe, but it's like the new series. Like that's his like magnum opus. That's like he just I think released the 5th book.
Jeez.
But those are like
really long too.
Those are massive books.
Wow.
I'll remind me when we go upstairs, and I'll show you how like the difference is insane.
So you buy all his books?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't know about this guy.
Yeah, I don't have like all like I have the main Mistborn trilogy, and I have his 5 Cosmere books, and then I have the Emerald Sea, Trust of the Emerald Sea, and Elantris are the other two.
Those are the one-offs?
Yeah.
Same universe.
Yeah.
Different characters.
If I understand it correctly, yes.
I think that's what I was watching one of his shorts. It was like, it's 2024. Here's the order to read shit.
Yeah.
It's like, start with Mistborn.
Did you watch the one where he was talking about like his magic system and kind of
that's what's
really
interesting to me, because we're working on a world
and
he's talking about his writing process and a lot of his world building stuff. So I was very interested in that, which is maybe why it's been coming up, because my phone listens to me all the time, which is disgusting.
I told you I bought a workbook.
You did? Yeah.
So I have to.
How's that going?
Well, I mean,
like a paint by number or.
No, it's just like prompts, and it's like, hey, okay, like day 1, it's 30 days.
You did tell me about this.
It's like here, day 1, it's like you sketch out your map, and then it's like, okay, find the water sources, and then you got to like draw the rivers in and stuff, and then like around the rivers, that's when you color that in green.
See, it's like all that stuff. I don't know anything about that, right? Like, oh, water should start at a higher elevation and blah blah blah. Like, I'm not
think we
gonna
have to get that deep. I think it's more just like.
But what if?
Well, you can, but what I'm saying is like when you're doing a map, it's all flat anyway. Just draw it.
Yeah.
And then when you go in and you're talking about like, oh, hey, here's the city and here's where the water's coming in and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Then you can finesse. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. What's your favorite magic system?
Ooh.
That'd be a good top 5. Top 5 magic systems.
Yeah, I would have to get back to you on that one. I like his because it's unique. I don't know if I necessarily like it, though.
I heard he's very, how do I put this? He's very specific about it. There's like tangible rules, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which is cool.
I mean, you literally ingest metal to then bend the metal to your will.
That's what it is?
So like there are different, and I'm going to butcher this, but like there are different types of metals.
Oh.
And you basically take a vial of like tiny fragments of that metal, you ingest them, and then if you can do magic, you can use whatever metal in your whatever metal you're like you have an affinity for. So like some people are like bruisers, where they just get like crazy amounts of like strength and stuff.
Yeah.
Some people can like jump around and whatever. And then you have the Mistborn, who can like just do all metals.
Oh, they're a wild card.
They're like nobles will hire Mistborn and have Mistborns on the payroll.
They're overpowered
to do basically. Yeah.
Like Misfortune a little bit.
Yeah, if Misfortune could like fly.
She can't.
She can
shoot.
She is, But if she shot metal, technically you can direct those bullets back to her. The whole point is whenever you're like jumping around and you're like force pushing and force pulling and things like that.
Yeah.
The way he describes it is there needs to be like a cause and effect. There needs to be some reaction and stuff. So like if you're pushing someone with like let's say a force push of metal, if another person is force pushing back at you and they're just bigger than you, you're gonna get thrown. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, oh, I'm Yoda, but I'm still super powerful. It's like no, like if it's a bigger dude, you're screwed. You know,
so
like
physical ability matters.
Exactly. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought it's like an extension of your body versus necessarily.
So you can
like
only move
spiritual.
metal?
It's not moving metal. It's using metal to create your power.
Oh, interesting.
And then so like for instance, the
why metal though?
That was his thing. That's his thing. Yeah,
it's a lot of metal. It's a lot of iron.
It's a lot of iron. I think is one of them.
A lot of iron in the blood.
Yeah, I think that's just like the strength one, if I remember correctly. But then you have like other metals, and like there's 10 metals.
Oh,
and then there's a secret 11th metal that if you burn that's the only way to kill the emperor. It's a whole thing.
Huge spoiler.
It's a really good. It's a good thing.
I don't know.
Yeah,
still got to finish. What's it called?
Red Rising.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Good. I took a little pause. I need to start that back up. About halfway through the third book.
Nice. Yeah.
So that's interesting too.
I was gonna read last night.
No magic system.
Playing.
Read what? Berserk?
Yeah.
That is a great magic system.
Yeah.
Not really.
Fairies.
It does have fairies. Puck's great. Puck and Guts is definitely
in your top
like Rudy
of
and
friends.
Is Guts my friend? No. I don't think he would want to be. I want to be his friend. I just think it's a one-way street. Yeah. Sometimes you have to accept that people aren't going to like you.
I know. So you say Puck, and I just keep thinking back to the little fairy from Metaphor.
He's the little fairy from Berserk. So
yeah. No, I know.
So, I mean,
whatever.
You're not far off.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm just saying. It's a guy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Her name's not Puck though.
No,
her name is
Marie.
Yeah. She has the best.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Not the best tree, but I was playing Wizard in that game, and her social link was Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is you can't hang out with her. It's like story driven when she levels up. So it was one of the last ones I leveled up all the way.
I gotcha.
But it was the one I was playing, so I was so frustrated with that. So frustrated with that.
But did you try? Like, did you actually level up all of them?
I flirted with some other things, but I was pretty committed to the magic because I had what's his face is like as the melee guy, and then like other people would be support.
That makes sense.
That was my team comp.
Yeah, mine was a healer, but I didn't play that far in.
Yeah, because you don't commit.
Story of my life, but this year.
Oh yeah, you got to finish everything.
Yeah,
you have to get the 99,999 skulls for Orcs Must Die Death Trap.
I can't do it.
You have to.
Okay. Well,
you have committed yourself to it.
Okay. I will do it.
Will you really?
No.
Exactly.
No, but that's why I'm only downloading demos, right? So that's my thing. Is
that is your loophole.
I'm downloading demos, seeing if I like the gameplay and stuff, and if I don't, then I don't even buy the game.
Here's a better loophole.
Okay.
Don't make some arbitrary rule that you have to finish every game.
I want to though, because then I have my friend telling me, "Oh, your top 100 is crap."
I didn't say that.
You did, yeah. You said it's a big asterisk.
I didn't even say big asterisks. I said there should be an asterisk.
Huge asterisk.
Play it back.
Play it back.
Play it back.
Cheeseburger?
Yes.
We're shaking hands.
There's no way I said
can't wait to clip that.
Are you serious?
I'm going to clip it. I'm going to put it as its own little post.
I said there should be an asterisk.
A big asterisk.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you emphasized.
I might have said huge, but not big.
Huge, big, whatever.
Huge doesn't count.
Yeah, whimsical asterisk. It's something there.
You said whimsical.
Yeah, I did not.
You said something stupid like that.
It's nutty. It's nutty. That's what I said.
Oh, you did say nutty.
I said it was nutty, not whimsical.
Nutting Gnome.
Yeah, Nutting Gnome.
Was last
February is nutty.
Episode.
Dude, this episode is all over the place. I'm sorry, but yes.
Why are you apologizing?
I don't know.
Never apologizes for being yourself.
Well,
it's not actually you. It's me. But I'm not going to apologize, so you shouldn't either.
I won't.
All right.
Unity.
Engine?
No.
Oh.
Assassin's Creed?
Isn't Unity an engine, or am I
it
crazy?
Is.
Yeah. Is that the Assassin's Creed engine?
No.
What games are in Unity? I can't even think of anything.
A lot of them.
Well, name one.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, die.
Billy Bob's Trucker.
You don't like video games, do you? Damn, dude.
Dude, there's a million of them are in there.
Name one. Name one game that's in the Unity engine, Ty.
A lot of them.
Oh, you disgusting. I'm looking it up. What games are in the Unity engine?
Most games are in Unity.
Is that true?
I don't know. Probably not. Most indie games are
Pokemon Go.
Unity. Sure.
Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Could have said Beat Saber. You could have said Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
That's Unity?
You could have said Genshin Impact. You could have said Untitled Goose Game.
Oh.
I mean, you really could have just said any game and there's a good shot.
I said Billy Bob's Trucker.
Is that a game?
I hope so.
All right, here we go.
Dude, if that's not only a game, but built in Unity.
Billy Bob's Trucker.
Game. Video game.
Billy Bob's Trucker Cap is a baseball cap with a structured fit and embroidered design. It's available in Unreal 5, including snapback and meshback. Sorry, you lose.
All right, fine. What do I lose?
Everything.
All right.
Give me your house.
Great. You can have it. Enjoy. I'll help you move.
All right. Tell me about Naked Attraction. It's been on there for weeks.
Yeah, there's a show called Naked Attraction.
Okay.
That it's exactly what it is. What it sounds like. It's people are naked.
Okay.
And it's 6 people. So you bring a person in, male, female, and they have a preference, male, female. And they get people take their clothes off, go into a booth, and they talk about like, oh, why do you want to date people naked?
Right.
And it's like, well, there's nothing to hide. You can't hide from me or whatever.
Sure.
And then...
you think it has to do with seeing people naked?
Probably, yeah. Okay. It's probably that.
That's interesting.
So you have the host of the show, who's a very funny lady, and let's say there's a girl on there, right? So it's a host and this girl.
Yep.
And they say, all right, can we see the bottom halves? And then the panels raise up just to like maybe like waist height.
I was going to say that is a bold move. It was
what?
All the way of the bottom half like first.
Yeah, that's what it is. It goes from your feet to your waist, and that's what they look at first. Does
the show blur
genitals.
Things out?
Absolutely not.
What is it on?
It's some British TV. Yeah, and they have all kinds of different kinds. But
you're blowing my mind.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. So it is like we're well into season 2, 3. It's like it's one of those things. Like, yeah, you could watch a new show that you have to pay attention to or whatever, or you could just kind of like zone out on the couch because your daughter finally went down to sleep and you just want to watch naked people judge each other. I don't know. But that's the first round. And then out of the 6 people, one of them has to get booted. So they kick one off. And then the whole thing comes up and you see what they actually look like. And half the time they're gorgeous, but they have a weird looking penis or something.
Whoa.
But, yeah, look.
I mean, what is a weird looking penis?
Well, it's British. So like there are a lot of uncircumcised penises. So I think from American to British, maybe different. People looking for different things.
Sure.
Anyway, so they get booted. Then it's like, all right, let's see the midriffs. And it goes all the way up to like the neckline, right? So you get to see the arms, the chest, all that stuff. Boobs. Which is a lot of discerning factors on that side.
Right.
And then they talk about stuff. And like throughout this time, they interject things like, oh, you like a hairy vagina? Well, this is what this means. If most like 56 of people like this or whatever, and then they give you some weird sex stat, which always just boils down to cavemen like this. Okay,
vaginas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then eventually it goes to the face, right? So anyway, they shows the midriff. Another person gets booted. Now you have 4. Then you go to the faces, and then you boot someone. Then you have 3 people, and then you hear them speak, which is kind of funny because there are some really funny voices, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you boot one, and then there's 2 left.
Yep.
And then the person that was judging all of them, they have to get naked. So now it's the person that was judging is naked in front of the other 2.
Yeah.
And then they pick one of the 2, boot them, and then they have to go on a date fully clothed. And then they come back 3 weeks later.
Naked.
Not naked, still clothed.
Why?
And it's the most awkward thing to watch them because it's like, hey, we texted and then we never talked.
They never
again.
work.
Yeah, never.
Never.
No, I think 1 out of 2 seasons.
That's It's almost like if you completely objectify someone.
Yes.
Based on their looks.
Yeah.
It's not a solid foundation for a relationship.
Who knew that?
Almost like that.
Yeah.
But maybe not quite.
But it's a wild show. Like it's like one of those things. Like, of course it exists, but also shocked that it exists.
I am shocked that it exists.
But that's it. That's
you're loving it.
I wouldn't say loving it. After a couple seasons, you're just kind of like, all right, like.
How many bananas out of 5 would you give it?
I would say maybe like a 2.
2 bananas?
2.15 bananas.
2.15. That's not the worst.
Yeah.
But definitely not.
It's for novelty, I think, for anything. Or it's just like, oh my gosh, we can just stare at naked people. There are easier ways to do that, I suppose. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you tend to find yourself looking at the penises more or the boobs more?
I'll never tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I do. It's interesting because then you can like be. It's like a open communication with your spouse of like,
yeah.
Oh, this is what I really go for, and then they kind of turn to you and be like,
do you go for more circumcised or uncircumcised?
Brunette, you know, so. I'd say circumcised would be.
You like the circumcised?
Yeah, I think uncircumcised looks a little weirder.
Interesting
in my mind. Not throwing shade at anyone.
It seems like a lot of shade you're throwing
to all of Britain, but yeah,
a lot of the world, I think, right?
Yeah, most of the world. That's
most
the
of
thing.
The world, yeah.
Most people prefer it uncircumcised,
right?
Yeah. It's just that's not what I'm used to.
It's not what you're used to.
Yeah,
but it is what it is.
I know.
Interesting. Well, thanks for sharing, Tyler.
You're welcome.
We've learned a lot about
I feel
you.
like
I'm not judging.
You're better
you.
off. Yeah, no.
I'm better off?
Yeah.
Why am I better off?
Now you know it exists. You can go search it out.
I'm not going to.
It's on Plex.
I have a lot of shows to catch up on.
Yeah.
That's not one of them.
It's like in there.
Nope.
If you live forever, that would be on the docket at some point.
That's a true statement.
Yeah. Okay.
And also meaningless.
There's a universe where not only is it your favorite show, but you're on that show. And that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're both circumcised and uncircumcised if you really want to go down that line.
We have gone down that line.
Infinite universes,
yes,
man.
I'm not arguing with you, man. Not arguing with you.
Yeah.
All right. That's all we got.
Okay. I didn't know where we were ending there.
That was the last thing.
I don't know about the timestamps on this, buddy. I feel
if
like
you can do the timestamps, I'd be very, very impressed.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be like, hey, we're just hanging out.
We are hanging out.
All right.
We talked about it a lot. It was a wide berth.
No.
That's not what they say?
It's a broad spectrum of topics.
A wide berth isn't...
a wide berth is...
how you describe something?
You're turning.
You're turning?
Yeah, we're not turning.
It's a wide berth.
Give it a wide berth because it requires a wide turn.
You know, if we had an app
that
had definitions for phrases, this wouldn't be a problem.
Okay, well, that's a great idea. I wish you would have pitched this sooner.
All right, check us out. CouchCompany.games.
Please.
Everything's there. We have video game reviews. We have our top 5s. You heard about our months. Very contentious.
Yeah.
Very horrible reasoning for some of them. But check them out if you want to get a rise.
Stand by everyone.
What's that?
Stand by everyone.
No, you don't.
They're chiseled. Yep.
You couldn't even remember Nutty.
I did eventually. I was the one that remembered it.
Yeah, I threw that out because it's so garbage.
Whatever. Continue. Give the spiel. Rate us on stuff, by the way.
Yeah,
hit
all the
5-star.
podcast platforms. Give us 5 bananas. And that's about it. We have an interesting episode coming up in March.
Yep.
Where we talk about spirituality.
Yeah, basically what this is, we're going to go on the opposite end of the spectrum.
I don't think
so. This broad spectrum.
I would say these are parallel.
So, okay.
You're hating this. I'm loving it.
No, I don't hate it. I love it. I'm just saying that I think this is
going to be more structured,
silly, and this one is going to be more structured and a little bit
deeper.
It's
not going to be silly, but it's still going to be all over the place, I would suspect.
I don't know, maybe.
Last time he was on, we talked about pyramids.
Yeah.
And ancient civilizations.
Yeah.
And JP Morgan being a very bad guy. I remember that tidbit.
We are going to take an inward journey, and I think that it's we'll see.
All right. CouchCompany.games. That's where everything's at. And we're going to be here. Same time, same place next week. Thanks for joining us on the couch. Peace.